What's the best way to make money for your business today? It's email. Believe it or not, it's still email. Good old-fashioned email. Even though email's been around for years, it's still the best way to make money for your business today. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about how you can best leverage email marketing for your business and so you can make the most out of it. So without any further delay, let's jump right in and get started. Welcome to another episode of eCreate Biz. I'm your host, Caleb Becker. I had a conversation with somebody the other day, and through the conversation, I found out that this person was getting, on average, about 30 emails a week. They were subscribing to their thing. They had a quote form that they had on their website, and they were getting 30 emails a week. So I asked them, what are you doing with those emails? Are you sending them relevant content? Are you following up with them? And they told me, they said, they don't like emails. They don't like sending emails. They're afraid it's going to ruin their business. They don't want to bother people. They don't like it when people send them emails. It feels too scammy to them. They want to be real. They want to be able to connect with them the old-fashioned way. And I was shocked. I didn't know what to say. You don't want to scam people. You don't want to bother them. You don't want to give them information. And it's just like the people who subscribed to your email list, to the people who got onto your email list because they wanted content from you, they were saying, I'm giving you the okay to send me information. I'm giving you the okay to send me more information about the product. That's the kind of thing that was going on, is that these people were interested. And on their business side, they didn't want to send them information. They didn't want to try to be too salesy. They didn't want to come across as being too much of a marketer. And in my opinion, they were missing on so much opportunity. Here they have somebody who's interested in their information and in their product. And on the turn side, the business is not giving them relevant information. They're not following up. They're not letting them know of the special deals they have going on. They're not letting them know of when their next shipment is coming out. And now these people who subscribed to this email list are having to find their information other places. And when they find that information other places and they get their questions answered, who do you think they're going to buy from? Do you think they're going to buy from the person that's not showing up and sending them information? Or are they going to buy from the person that is showing up, sending them information? The one question that this person had is that he didn't want to send them information and just be too salesy to where he would lose their trust. And I totally get it. We see way too many emails, people trying to sell us stuff. And I just told him, I said, you don't have to be like the other people that you don't appreciate how they come across. This is your chance that you can be you. You can come across in a very trustworthy way because you're going to be giving them the information that they were looking for, what they're actually interested in. You can make sure you're giving them things that will help them. You don't have to be like the other people. You don't have to be like these other sleazy businesses, let's say, that don't really have a good marketing thing in place, where they come across a little bit, just kind of icky. And we don't want to be icky. Well, this is your chance. When you have an email list, when you have people who are paying attention, when you have people who have signed up for your products, signed up for your brand, that means they've given you permission to email them. And we need to take full advantage of that. And we need to do it in a trustworthy way. We need to give them the best possible experience, because right now we know they're interested. And here's our time to shine. Here's our time to build loyalty and trust. Here's our time to give them value. And that to me is like the best way of actually making an income is you give value first before you ever do an ask. And that's the power and the beauty of email. It gives you that ability. And you can do it in such a scalable way. And if you're not leveraging the power of email for your business, I highly encourage you to look into it more and start using it. If you are using email but you're not really getting the returns out of it that you were hoping for, then stick with me. Once you learn the power of this and how to actually optimize your emails so that they get opened and how to give them that value first before you ever do an ask, you have the advantage of providing a product that your audience is interested in buying. And when your audience is done or they no longer need that product or they've got all the things that they need and they don't want your emails anymore, they can simply unsubscribe. No harm done. They can unsubscribe from you. It's like the best way to actually position yourself with this permission. So, as you can tell, I'm enthused about email, and I think you should be too, and I know you can leverage it for your business. So let me just go ahead and give you some stats that I've found online. And like I said, all the stats that I have to share with you today, you can find them on my website. I'll give them to you as a free download by going to ecreatebiz.com/email, and you'll get these same stats. I just wanted to pause for a second to say thank you for subscribing to this channel, and I really appreciate your comments. So let's just jump right back in where we left off. Email marketing has the highest conversion rate of any marketing channel. So for every dollar you spend on acquiring a new lead or an email subscriber, you can make, on average, $36 per lead. That means the sky is the limit. You just keep, however much you spend, you can make that much more. Okay? There's many, many ways to create leads for your business without actually spending money. But if you actually were using a certain form of advertising to bring leads in, every dollar you spend, you can make $36. That's huge. There's no other marketing channel out there that has that much rate of return. Okay? Transactions from email are 3 times more profitable than those that are made on social media. We live in the day of social media, and everything seems like it's all happening on social media. But when it comes to making money, email is still your best bet. Okay? Email marketing seems old-fashioned in our current digital marketing landscape, but it's still a top marketing channel for businesses. There are 4 billion daily email users across the world. Email marketing provides more opportunities to connect and engage with your customers at a lower cost. Email marketing has continued to deliver one of the highest rate of returns of all marketing channels, and modern automation abilities have made creating email campaigns more efficient. It's gotten so efficient in setting up automation campaigns for your business that you literally are generating revenue while you're sleeping. That's generally how this works. Okay. Customers sign up to your email list through voluntary action. You give them an email form with a promise of something in return. They voluntarily put in their name and email information. And so now they are saying, yes, you can send me information. I give you permission. This is what we call permission marketing. 77% of marketers have seen an increase in email engagement over the last 12 months. Is it still relevant today? 77% in growth seems like it's very relevant today. Smartphone users prefer to receive brand communications via email. Mobile users, and that's just, we think everything goes to mobile, and it does, but being able to engage with a brand through email is the preferred method. The revenue that's made off of email by the end of 2023 is estimated to be $11 billion. Don't you think it'd be nice to have a little sliver of that pie? All right, let's go into some of the benefits. So as an owned media channel, email marketing gives marketers more control over their messaging and the scope of their reach. When you're on social media, you don't own that channel. They can shut you off at any time. They can change the rules anytime they want. They can suspend you. They can make you jump through more hoops. They can make you have to pay to get your message out there. They control it, not you. When you get people into your email list, you control that. You control that completely. You can send as many emails as you want. You can change the product line. You could do whatever you want to do. It's your own marketing channel. And they could just simply have to unsubscribe if they're not interested in hearing from you no more. It's all very relevant. Email marketing remains one of the top marketing channels because of the stability, control, affordability it offers to your business. It's extremely affordable. Where at in today's world can you get a platform that you pay low monthly fees to that provides such a great return? You can't get a brick and mortar business to give you that kind of return. But with email, you can. Okay? This traffic that you own, like we talked about before. Years ago, you'd have to spend a lot of money on advertising or classified ads to reach more eyeballs. Remember driving down the road? You still see them today, the big billboards on the road? Those things are not cheap. When you have people come into your email list, you own that traffic. You can speak directly to your ideal audience that are interested in your brands and products. Instead of that billboard, that thousands and thousands of people drive by, and a very, very small percent would actually buy from that brand because it's that kind of an audience. When you're doing email marketing, you're marketing to people who are your ideal audience because they voluntarily subscribe to your email list. Voluntarily, that means that they're interested. So instead of having thousands and thousands of people drive by that aren't interested, you get thousands of people who are interested, and it makes for awesome conversion rates. And a really cool benefit with emails is that it doesn't cost you any money to send an email. You can send as many as you want, as often as you want. There's no limitations. It doesn't cost you any money. So with all these benefits, and there's many more, again, I'll include that into the download that you can get at ecreatebiz.com/email. There's no reason why to me, it's like email is like, why not make the best of it? Why not go ahead and apply it to your business? Especially when you think of the future. Let's talk about the future of email for just a bit. The most effective strategies for email marketing campaigns are subscriber segmentations, message personalizations, and email automation campaigns. Okay, that's probably a lot to think about, but there's so many things you can do when you understand this, segmentating your audience, making a campaign that's targeted towards their interest, personalizing the message so that it makes them feel like they're being understood and heard, and then that the email automations happen no matter if you were awake or asleep. They could purchase something, or a deal can close, or they can be moved into another campaign all while you're asleep because this is a automation that you've set up. With advanced automations, it gives your audience the best possible experience that tailors the nurture sequence. It tailors to their actions. So if they're clicking on your link or if they haven't clicked, you're able to move them through in a way that will speak to them. And if an offer that you're giving to them is not for them, they can simply be removed from that offer and brought over into another offer that will be more relevant to them or that will help them. So when you understand how you can use automations that will move people through according to their interests, it benefits them in so many ways. And then as time goes on, email is only going to continue to keep getting better and better. More people are going to be using emails as time goes on. The projection for the future is just, again, it's always an increase. Every year it's an increase. So getting onto this email train now is the best thing you can do for your business. Making sure that you're optimizing your open rates, your click-through rates, optimizing the ROI, return on investment of a product that you have created. There's never been a better time. And you have all the tools available to you out there. There's so many different email platforms you can use. You can integrate it right in together with your website, and your business will grow accordingly. So I hope this has inspired you. Let me know in the comments below if email is something that you've tried and what results that you've gotten, or if you haven't tried it yet, but you think it would be a good idea to get started. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.